How exciting! Some new costume sets have recently been added to the online store. More ammunition to further treat FF like a big old dress-up game. Today, I'll be going over features of the new garments identified by SE, sprinkled in with a bit of my own commentary and thoughts. Then finally, how I'd personally style these items in-game, if at all. Starting off with the Far Eastern Performer's Attire. This 4-piece set can be purchased for $18 USD. Description: you'll be drawing crowds in this Far Eastern fashion. This striking Far Eastern raiment is traditionally constructed with soft, glossy fabrics and elegantly embroidered with time-honored patterns on the shoulder, back, and sleeves. The vivid red and yellow sash draws the eye to the accessories that dangle stylishly from the belt cord. Best of all, the gold accented headwear features an authentic Hingen style mask. This 4-piece set of mask, dogi, kyakui, and zori can be dyed in any color to suit your performance. About this item: an emote visor can be used with this item. Gear appears differently depending on the character's race. Certain combinations of gear and character type may cause clipping issues. This headgear will not be displayed when equipped by Hrothgar or Viera characters. Starting off with the head slot, the mask, I don't personally feel I'd be incorporating this mask into many of my looks. I appreciate the versatility of the mask's position being toggleable. Perhaps if some sort of Eastern-inspired event pops up, this mask will have its moment in the sun. For the chest piece, which is called a dogi, it catches my eye. The bows and pleats of the garment are really pleasing to the eye. For colors to suit my taste, I probably want to dye this piece some sort of red or yellow to match the undyeable sashes. In my personal style, I appreciate maybe 1, maximum 2 stars of the show, meaning when there are too many colors and adornments competing with each other in a look, harmony feels sort of lost and it just begins to feel a bit frumpy to me. I'm also looking at the colors of the undyeable pieces of fabric in this garment, and I can't quite place their equivalent in the FF color palette. So not only can I not dye you, I can't even blend the rest of the fabric to match you. Talk about a double negative. I'd style it regardless with a skirt and perhaps the shoes that come with the set. For the legs, I really like the top half of these pants. The pleats are nice, and the flower embroidery adornment is a dainty little touch of detail that doesn't go unnoticed. I don't like the bottom, however. Maybe if they were dyed the same color as the pants, I'd be more inclined to not want to hide them. I'd style these with knee-high boots and perhaps a casual looking top of some sort. Finally, for shoes, the sock slipper combo feels really cozy. Again, I'm nervous about the dye channels. My initial thoughts were, when I saw these for the first time, was like, am I forced to have this black detail? And the answer is yes. So for me, that means I'd only wear these in black because I'm not personally a fan of the design. I wish it would have stayed dainty and cute like the subtle flowers from the pants. This one feels like I'm looking at a demon. So scary. I'd style these guys in a number of ways, perhaps with a pair of shorts or even a nice dress. Overall, though, it's a nice set, but it's nothing I rush to get at all. Next up, we've got the Warden's attire. As a fake, phony gamer, I'm unfamiliar with this attire's reference, so I'm objectively just giving my opinion on the aesthetic, just what I see and how I feel about it. Maybe the description will fill me in with some of the lore. Salute the sun with this heavenly attire. They say imitation is the greatest form of flattery, so none will doubt your piety while wearing these fiery raiments. From a pair of glorious wings to symbolic accessories adorned upon a gold-trimmed dress as bright as the sun, all pay tribute to the goddess Azima. Each piece of this ensemble has been beautifully handcrafted with a motif of feathers and leaves, resulting in a vivacious yet godly image that will be burned into the eyes of the beholder. Don't miss out on this 6-piece set of wreath, dress, vambraces, tonga, thigh boots, and earring. About this item. An emote visor can be used with this item. Gear appears differently depending on the character's race. Certain combinations of gear and character type may cause clipping issues. The included body gear will conceal character tails. The modern aesthetics, the Warden, which is $5 US. Description: capture the cascading locks of the Warden by perusing this handy manual. Using this copy of modern aesthetics unlocks the goddess Azima's heavenly hairstyle at the esthetician. Recreate her fiery red locks or dye them to create a look of your own. About this item. Description: the attire shown in the image is not included. The included hairstyle will be made available at the esthetician regardless of your character's gender. Starting with the Warden's wreath. It's a really pretty headpiece. You can toggle the leaves on and off. I would have preferred the charm to be toggleable instead because it looks a little awkward, just a random chain hanging out on your forehead, where the leaves can stand alone as a headband. While we're up here, I might as well hit on the hair. I'm a huge fan of the fringe and appreciate the strands that dangle down and frame your character's face, especially when they have a hat on. This side profile of this ponytail, though, is crazy. I guess this goddess really loves her hairspray, but I can't be too mad at it, though. I'm sure making a ponytail look natural in-game wasn't the intent. This is inspired by a goddess, after all. If anyone needs a dramatic hairstyle, it would be a goddess. Moving on to the dress. I don't have a ton to say about it. It's very pretty. Love the ruffles. The wings are nice and wingy, and the hardware is nice and shiny. I'm sure fans of this particular goddess are very excited that they get to dress like her in the game. Maybe some role players will make this into like an alternate wedding dress. I don't know. I'd probably wear the hairstyle with a hat only, and the wreath around the holidays for some extra adornments to my holiday glams. Same goes for the earring and the vambraces, which I have no opinion of. They're just the same opinion. I would just wear them for the holidays. Okay, so for the Warden's tonga, it just looks like a cheeky high-waist bikini, so I'd honestly just slap on my Isle Vacationers tie front shirt, dye them all the same color, make the tattoo match my skin so it's not that noticeable. Boom, easy bikini glam. For the thigh boots, I'm actually really excited about these the most. I can really build some like winter fall glams around them with a really tiny pair of shorts or a skirt perhaps, maybe some leggings, a chunky sweater, and a nice hat. Okay, that's all I've got. Nice new trinkets to incorporate into my glams. Nice.